Hi everybody, I'm Naveen Ganglani. Today we had the opportunity to speak with Jalen Green, Filipino-American basketball sensation who is on the rise in the NBA for the Houston Rockets. Jalen talked about his love for the Filipino culture, his love for the Filipino food culture to be specific, how he's looking to improve his basketball career, and his budding passion for fashion. This is Rappler Talk. Jalen, first of all, welcome back to Manila. The last time we saw you here, you were a star on the rise. You're many people thought you were going to make it to the NBA, and now you're in the NBA, about to enter your second season. But looking back on your rookie year, what's your main takeaway from the experiences that you had?
My main takeaway, um, I think probably just finding my confidence and believing in myself, trusting the work.
Is it hard to develop that belief in yourself? Because you have that entering the NBA, but once you get to the NBA, do you kind of have to bring that to a higher level because the competition is harder?
I wouldn't say it's hard to find it. You get drafted for a reason, uh, but I feel like finding who you are in the league, it could, you feel me? It could make or break you. And that's what the NBA is. It's not a league for kids. So
Jalen, this is your first time here in the country since you got drafted into the NBA. I guess how does it feel to not just represent yourself but the league as well to the Filipinos? We all love basketball.
yeah, I love representing the Filipinos. Representing this side, having them on backside. It feels great. What was the beginning of your question? My fault.
Yeah, it's your first visit to the Philippines as an
Yeah.
NBA player.
Oh yeah. I mean, it feels great even just to come back as an NBA player. Being here on the rise, like you said. So the fact that I'm back as an NBA player, it feels good.
Jalen, coming here, seeing the environment, the culture, how do you love the basketball culture here?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Coming here, seeing the environment, the culture, how do you love the basketball culture here? How do you love the support of your fellow Filipinos towards you?
Oh, I love it. It's the best out here. I I can't get enough of it. Like I said before, I just come out here. They give so much love, give me so much attention, and so many gifts. It's really a blessing.
Right. How hard are you hitting the weight room now? I mean, to maintain the athleticism, to maintain your speed. Like,
Yeah.
what's your routine when it comes to strength and conditioning?
I'm pretty much in the weight room every day. I get it in right before practice, sometimes after practice. But yeah, I stay in the weight room. That's the secret to being healthy in the league and staying in the league. Hopefully it goes a long way.
Yeah.
Year two, we made it here, so just gonna keep that routine.
I'm sure you've been busy since you've come to Manila with the media tour, the interviews, the appearances, and that's great because you get to feel the love of the people. But in terms of downtime, low-key moments where you just want to vibe, what have you enjoyed about being back in the Philippines? Is it the food? Is it just seeing the sights? Is it meeting random people in the street? What's really stuck with you?
I think just seeing everybody, seeing all the fans and stuff, and then the food. I love the food.
Any particular favorites?
Yesterday I had chicken balls. They were pretty fire. And then I had some barbecue skewers. Those are fire too. I haven't got chicken adobo yet, but I'm gonna get that soon.
Right. Hopefully it doesn't mess up your diet and program too much.
Nah, I gotta eat. I gotta put some weight on anyways.
Do you like the food, Filipino cuisine?
Say it again.
Do you like the food here?
The fluid?
Yeah.
The food.
Oh, the food. Yeah, the food is amazing. I can't complain about the food. Any good food is good food.
Maybe you should open a Filipino restaurant in Houston.
Man, that would be lit. I'll think about that. I keep that in mind. Good investment.
Yeah. Jalen, you said year two. What's your assessment about your rookie year? And obviously you were in the All NBA rookie team. How do you think about it as a springboard, I guess, for the rest of your NBA career?
What you mean?
Like, how do you think about it in terms of, I guess, the momentum that it's giving you after when you're in the league?
Yeah. I feel like I got some pretty good momentum going into year two. feel like I ended the year really, really well. Could have done a lot more, but yeah, I feel like I said before, I feel like I know who I am in the league. I found out who I was, found my confidence, and I'm just gonna carry that to next year, and hopefully it just takes off. So.
Oh, Jalen, this is a bit more of childhood. Do you remember the first time you picked a ball up? Who's your first and biggest influence in basketball?
First time I picked the ball up, I think I picked the ball up at a young age, super young. I used to go outside and play with my mom, my papa. So those were probably my first influences. My mom was a hooper. She used to be a lockdown defender. So yeah, that was probably one of my first influences for real.
Your mom used to trash talk you when you guys would play each other?
I don't know honestly. I think she used to beat me though. I think she recently beat me too when I was like
In the
like
NBA?
growing up. No, not in NBA. Okay, now hold on, not in NBA, but not. I was like probably just going into high school or something, maybe like my 9th grade. Something, it was young. Like she shouldn't have beat me. Was what I'm trying to say. But like yeah, but as a young age, she got me a lot. She shouldn't have beat me the last time though. I don't know. But yeah.
Jabari Smith,
Yeah.
you draft pick. How do you think your chemistry is going to work out?
I actually got a chance to play 5-on-5 with him before I came and started this tour. I had to go back to Fresno and do my camp and stuff, so I actually got to play with him. I really liked playing with him. He spaces the floor out so much, so that mixed with me getting to the rim, creating for him and stuff like that, it's going to work out perfectly, so it'll work.
You know, Jalen, when I think about your draft class, I think about potentially what could be one of the best draft classes ever. Because you got Cade Cunningham, you got Josh Giddey, Scotty Barnes, just to name a few. And we've heard over the years NBA stars kind of take their draft class, their batchmates, as like a motivational tool to keep getting better, keep improving, right? So do you see the draft class you come from and think, this is like my competition, this is what I need to like, this is the reason why I need to keep getting better every day?
Nah, I don't really look at it like that. I look at it like, if I see my guys winning, I'm proud and happy for them. In this life, you know, you're in competition with yourself.
Right.
You're not really I mean, you can look at it that way too, but like you're in competition with yourself. You want to be the best version of yourself. You want to have the reason why you're getting better every day.
So do you talk with guys like Cade, Scotty consistently, maybe try to get tips from each other?
Yeah. I talk to Scotty a lot. Talk to Josh, obviously, he's on my team. Yeah, I got a couple TPJ Boston, you know. I mean, I basically grew up with those guys all through high school, so yeah, we're super connected still.
One of the things that you're also passionate about apart from basketball, it seems like, is fashion. Can you talk more about that, I guess, with your, tunnel fits and...
Yeah, I be trying. I really just started, like, getting into fashion, I would say, my junior year, maybe, like, in the sophomore year in high school. That's when it really started. I started looking at clothes differently, pieces differently. It was a big inspiration from like my friends though, Justin, Hills, Cam, Juice, and Josh Christopher really got me looking at clothes differently. But yeah, now I'm to the point where I look at clothes, or I go to a store and it's like I gotta get out of here, I gotta go, but I gotta leave. But yeah, fashion is for sure one of a big interest off the court.
Have you been clothes shopping here in Manila?
I haven't. I don't want to. I don't want to go shopping. I'ma chill. I'ma just lay low.
Yeah.
Okay, Jalen, no homegrown Filipino has made it to the big league yet. What can you advise to Filipinos who are genetically smaller than the average height in the NBA? Do you think Filipinos have a future in the NBA?
Yeah, for sure. Anybody could get to the NBA. All around the world, it's a worldwide league. You just gotta put your mind to it. Stick to the grind. Don't lose yourself in it because you have a tough day or you feel like nothing's going your way. Those are when you're gonna prevail the most. Like that's what the moments you gotta look for. Like the days that you feel like you struggling or nothing's going your way. You gotta capitalize on that. So just stay in the lab, work, and yeah.
Just a follow up on that. What do you think of Kai Soto?
I love Kai's game. Super good. I actually just got asked about him. He's just on a different journey right now. Everyone has their own path, and this is his story, and he's gonna make it what he wants to. And I think he loves the game and wants to get to the league. So I think he's gonna achieve it.
Jalen, just to go back to the fashion aspect of it, because I checked your IG lately and you went to Milan, I believe, a few weeks ago. So can you tell us about your experience there, especially with the fashion culture? I mean, it is.
Yeah, I went out there for Fashion Week. That was my first like real fashion week that I've been, or my first fashion week I've ever been to. It was super lit. Like it was a great experience just being there. The cities were crazy. I think that my first show out there in Milan was like Versace, and that was super lit. They had the whole setup. It was just amazing. And then the other best show that I went to, which was in Paris, was the Louis Vuitton show. You know, they tribute to Virgil passed away. So it was pretty lit. It was super lit.
So are we going to see Jalen Green Adidas special designed line maybe down the line?
Hopefully. That's what we aiming for. That's what we aiming for. So hopefully we make that possible.
All right, I need to check that out.
All right, Naveen and Louis talked about fashion. I'm gonna talk about music because your mom said you really like dancing and singing. Who's on your playlist right now?
My playlist. Can I check? Is it wrong? I'll go on my phone real quick. I listen to a lot of Young Boy, NBA Young Boy, Lil Baby. I got Michael Jackson in here.
Oh,
Do you have
nice.
pre-game rituals like without music?
I kind of like music that just like makes me like pumped up. Like I probably listened to some NBA Young Boy before. It just make you wanna, you know. So
In the weight room, especially.
yeah, especially in the weight room, got to.
Jalen, I noticed from your first year that your pull-up game is already good. You're starting to like master the pick and roll a little bit too. Are you trying to maybe work improvements in the off ball? What are the areas of the game, the actual game, that you think you can still have room to grow in?
I think everywhere. I mean, you can never settle. There's always room for improvement in every part of your game. But yeah, off the ball, on the ball, pick and roll, still catch and shoot, decision making, defense. Like I feel like everywhere.
You want to be a lockdown defender?
Yeah, I for sure want to be a two-way player. Like I'm making that a goal for myself.
Jalen, just a question like about the Filipino Heritage Nights in the NBA. How does it feel? You guys hosted one in Houston where you also had like a Q&A with Jordan. Like, how do you feel? I guess being that much supported by Filipino Americans in the NBA.
I thought it was super cool. When they first brought it to me, I was like, well, yeah, let's do it. Like that would be a good chance to connect with my Filipino fans. Haven't been there in a while. So yeah, I thought it was a great opportunity. I got some shoes customized for the whole thing. I didn't plan them because they're size 14. I needed 13, but I threw them into the crowd, and it was just it was I felt the love in the building, so it was lit.
Jalen, last question for me. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Who's your GOAT?
Jordan, Michael Jordan, easily.
Okay.
Just one last two. Jalen, Houston Rockets playoffs in 2023?
2023. Yeah, we aiming for it for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thanks,
Alright,
Jalen.
thank you so
Yeah,
much.
appreciate you guys.
Much appreciated.